Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Starry Tarot. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody out there, or it might even be Monday for some of y'all out there. My name is Sophie. You can also call me Starry if you want, but I am your friendly tarot reader. Let's change that up. I am your friendly tarot reader for this evening. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And thank you so much for your subscription. It means a lot. If you are returning, welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. Today I am using my Fortune Games Volume 2 deck by Vanio Cristiani. I love this deck. I have the first version as well, but the second is arguably even better. I can answer essentially any question that you may have, so long as it is not legal or medical in nature. Otherwise, I can answer it. I am also a psychic medium. I can get in touch with those who have passed on. I have found that I have not been able to get in touch with absolutely everybody, so I do ask that you allow me to check in and see if your person is available before we go through with that. That is definitely something that I offer. I also offer, I don't believe, I am definitely an anti-twin flames channel. I know a lot of readers and a lot of spiritual coaches do believe in twin flames and do ascribe to that theory, but I don't. However, I do believe in soulmates very much, and I offer a service where I can confirm whether the person of your dreams or the object of your affections is in fact a soulmate of yours or not. If you guys had a past life together, if you guys are meant to be together, whether your spirit guides give their blessing or not. It's always another one too. Usually comes out with that. I also offer past life readings. Those are incredibly, all readings are incredibly interesting, but these are very, very fascinating. It is a form of past life regression. I use tarot cards as my modality, but I essentially ask your spirit guides to illuminate a past life of, hey Andre, that's my cat Andre, he's saying meow. Hi, hello. I ask your spirit guides to illustrate a past life of yours that is most relevant to your journey right now in this life, and what would be most helpful in illuminating how to navigate the journey that you are on in this current life. I also offer private readings offline. I offer two different types of private readings. I offer them at no additional donation amount over Instagram, over private DMs, voice memos, or typed over email. I also do private one-on-one Zoom appointments with clients as well. Those are obviously scheduled ahead of time, and we can talk for as long as you like, as long as you're scheduled for or want. And we essentially ask as many questions or answer as many questions as you have. Just get to the bottom of things. And what are you doing, Andre? What do you see? My kitty sees something. So if you are interested in a private one-on-one reading with me, please reach out to me over email, or you can let me know here, or you can message me over Instagram. And please, if you are not already following me on Instagram, please go over there and follow me. It's always a good way to get in touch with me also if, say, you make a donation and you miss your turn, or your internet gets disconnected or whatever, you can always get in touch with me offline that way. Or you can always email me as well. The email is the following. If you ever want to, actually I already have it right there, my email with the private readings. So what else? What else? What else? I would have to say that probably the predominant reading that I give, type of reading that I give would be love readings, love and romance. And I have one particular reading that I do and have been doing for many years now that I've been professionally doing this. I just refer to it as my OG love reading. And yeah, I ask what your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions are towards you currently at this time. And we can do that in mini reading form, which is 5 cards, or full reading form, which is 10, or expanded, which is 15. And we are in the thicket, not in the thicket, I guess, well, yeah, we are about to be in the thicket of Pisces season as I look at my moon candle, which I feel is like is beckoning me to light it tonight. It smells hecka good, and yeah, I'm gonna light this. I should probably cut the wick, huh? But isn't this beautiful? It's just the moon, which is Pisces. Pisces card. So I'm gonna go get. I know I have a. I know I've got a pair of scissors around here somewhere. Let's go get those. All right, I have found myself a pair of scissors, and it smells so good. I love this beautiful candle. My mom got this for me. And it is the beautiful moon card. So we are going to celebrate the Pisces season and welcome the Pisces season. And I should have done this before I lit the candle, but yeah, maybe I should just cut this. Oh, it's like a hemp necklace tied around a candle. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my scissors again. Nadia, how are you doing, huh? Good to see you, love. Sorry, I'm just dealing with this beautiful candle. There we go. I felt a little ill at ease. Is this beautiful to celebrate Pisces season? My mom got me this beautiful moon tarot card. Um, this is probably an easier way of showing you. This moon tarot card. Candle? Yeah, there we go. Really nice, really, really beautiful, really pretty. But it had this pentagram with a hemp like tie around it, and I was like, I don't like fibers, like hemp fibers being around an open flame. Yeah, you know what I mean? But we are definitely welcoming Pisces season. You did. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, love. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Why is Banu not being responsive to me? Okay, am I pronouncing that name correctly? Banu? And what is Banu's sign? Does he like me at all? Do you want me to ask why he's not being responsive towards you, or do you want me to ask if he likes you? You think fire like Aries? Okay. Or do you want me to do his thoughts, feelings, and intentions? Because that might answer both in one question if you wanted to do that. The first one, why is he not being responsive? Okay. And the first one, yes, thoughts. Oh, okay, so which one do you want me? Thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Okay, hun. We will do that. And how long have you been talking to each other? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Oh, and why am I blanking on your sign right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Masters and spirit guides, what are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Masters and spirit guides, what are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Masters and spirit guides, what are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Masters and spirit guides, what are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Masters and spirit guides, what are Banu's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Three of Swords reversed, Five of Pentacles, the Moon, the candle I just lit, Two of Pentacles, it's my card for today, and King of Swords reversed. Have you guys known one another for very long? Nadia? Hi, Christy, good to see you. Yeah, I saw that. I absolutely can. Yeah, that's what I was intending on doing. Thank you so much, Christy. Yeah, I will pop on to Instagram as soon as I'm done with my live stream. Thank you. So Yeah, not super long. Yeah, I get that feeling, hun. The moon is telling me so much. This moon card right here in the center, which is really interesting because I was talking about the moon card right as you came on. I was lighting that candle that has the moon card on it. I think that's really like, I don't want to say it's a sign or anything, but I do think that there's something to be said there. He's not sure what his feelings are towards you, love. He doesn't know you that well. He hasn't gotten to know you that well. Um, does he like you? I wouldn't say that he has a crush on you, love. Like I don't, I'm not getting like crush energy. But I'm also not getting like he wouldn't be like, you're not someone who he would be interested. I'm not getting the energy that like he sees you as someone who he would never be with. It's more like he's got a lot going on in it, like upstairs. Do you guys work together, or how do you know one another? I feel like, and I'm not making excuses for him or anything here. I'm just telling you what's going on with his general energies and his state of mind, and especially in regards to you. We have this King of Swords reversed. King of Swords is the realm of the mind. Is the well, swords are the realm of the mind, but the King of Swords is the one who is delegating everything that's going on in the mind. And right now, he's got a lot going on his mind, a lot going on. I don't know if he's like started a new job, or if he's got family issues. But he's got a lot going on in his life, and a lot of new beginnings, and a lot of things that are frustrating for him. And it's like I said, it's not like he doesn't like you. It's not that. It's like he I don't think I don't feel like he has his mind on any girl right now. It's interesting. I had a similar reading for someone else last night. But I can't stress that enough. It's like, it's not like Spirit isn't saying that there's no potential here. They're just saying give it some time. He's in a space right now where his intentions is, yeah, he would like, when he's ready, he would ideally like to have a partner in his life, a romance in his life with this Two of Pentacles. But at this point, he's not able, or feeling not able to balance someone into his life, or even give that really like a lot of thought with this King of Swords reverse. And I see this too with this Five of Pentacles, with his thoughts. It's like he's going through some stuff right now, and I'll even say that with the moon too. Like there's I don't want to say it's a dark energy, but it's chaotic. There's some healing that needs to take place. I don't know if he just went through a move, but I feel like something like somewhat like, I don't want to say, yeah, a little bit traumatic has happened to him somewhat recently, and he's like starting over, starting fresh, clean slate, and he's just not focused on romance at this time. There's no other woman. He's not thinking about any women right now. He's not thinking about love. But that also doesn't mean that he's not going to. Like I said, your spirit guides are saying, like, you know, if you have a crush on this guy and you're interested in him, like, just give it time. Just give it time, because it hasn't been a long time, and he hasn't seen your light yet. And as soon as he sees your light, that's when the ball will start rolling. I do want to touch upon this Three of Swords reverse, though, love, with your general energies. I don't know how long specifically you guys have known one another, but I do feel like you do feel rather strongly for him, which is nice. That's nice. That's good. But Spirit is saying to this is not my opinion. This is just something they're telling me. They're saying, like, take things slowly, not just in terms of like seeing where things go, giving him time to settle into whatever he's settling into here. give him time to, I like him, but I'm pulling back. That's interesting because that's what Spirit's specifically saying that you probably shouldn't do. There's no need to pull back. He hasn't fully seen your light yet, is what they're saying. And you may feel like you've shown him your whole, like all of you, like your whole light and all of your energy, but Spirit's saying that you haven't, and you don't want to. You never want to show everyone, you know, all of your wonder and amazingness at first. You know, that you've got to give it some time and give them time and to pull back the layers, and you with them as well. It's all about getting to know someone and not trying to rush things too much. But that's actually interesting that you said, and you can do whatever you want. And if you feel that that's going to protect your emotions here, because I see that they are. And what did you say? What was your sign again, love? Are you a water sign? With this Three of Swords reversed, yeah, like your emotions have been rattled here. You're a Capricorn. Okay, never mind. Your emotions have been rattled with his lack of communication, consistency, and if it is affecting you in that way, if it you know, then it may just be something that you need to do to protect yourself. But Spirit is saying, you know, if you do take this slowly and not put too much emphasis on it, like don't place too much weight on this. Like things may work out, they may not, but they're saying that he hasn't even like he's not thinking about love at this time. But if you give it some time, Andre, don't do that. If you give it some time, he might start thinking about love, especially if he sees more of you and gets to know more of you. But there, with this Five of Pentacles, there is this energy of healing, of like woundedness with him. And that could also be why he's not thinking about romance and love. Because perhaps he's, who hasn't been hurt in love in the past, right? But perhaps that wasn't too long ago, and there is definitely a at least right now an energy of being very guarded, and I know as a Capricorn you're also very guarded in love, as one should be. You know, if you want your angel's advice, they're saying, you know, so long as you take things slowly, there is some potential here. But my advice is, you know yourself best, and I think your spirits agree with me. You know yourself best, love, and if you feel like this is best for your mental health to pull back energetically, then I would listen to your heart, listen to your intuition there, you know. But I wish you all the best, love. And I hope I brought you clarity, and I hope that he looks up, you know, because he's kind of in a dark place right now. I mean, the moon, you know, it's in the dark. And King of Swords reverse is kind of chaotic energy as well, mentally. But it's also, you know, just as things are currently, it doesn't mean that it's permanent. So. But thank you so much, love. I really appreciate you, Miss Nadia, as always. Thank you. Yeah, so the donation queue is currently open, everybody. If you are interested in a reading, please let me know. Hey, Gabrielle, how are you? Just wanted to update you that Johnny was able to visit with his girlfriend this weekend. He went yesterday, coming on Tuesday. Ugh. Yeah, so is he like in a good ass mood? He told you all this? Or did you hear this through the grapevine? And he's wait, so where is he going? He went to go visit her? He's going like overseas? We spoke yesterday when he was on the road. Oh, okay. Wait, so is she in another state? I thought she was in another country. She came to Houston. He drove. Oh, okay. So you guys like live outside of Houston. And he drove there. Okay. Bye, babe. I was thinking about that reading girl that we did a couple nights ago when the Magician Reverse came out, and I saw like she's like a voodoo child. Like she definitely, like, I'm surprised we didn't see the Empress reversed there, or like the Queen of Pentacles reversed or something, or even the Devil reversed. Like she uses her sexuality and her femininity for bad. Like I don't know. Like I rarely pick up on like bad juju energy or bad or like black magic, and I think that's just because my spirit protects me from that in general, period. But I picked up on that in that reading. Like I do believe she practices some voodoo. I guess he is in a good mood. I felt that it wasn't going to be a good trip, but I didn't say much. Yeah, I doubt it will be. I mean, we already have, he already had that debacle with like some other dude buying her presents and him getting upset, and he's driving, and he's, I'm curious if my thoughts was correct. Yeah. Um, damn, like he gets mad at her because she's clearly talking to other dudes, gets gifts from them, receives them, accepts them, and and then he drives all the way down to see her. Like, shit, like she just don't get punished, do she? Not like I'm saying she should be punished, but like, you know what I mean? Like, seems like there's never any like ramifications for her actions. And we just received a donation from Fernando. Thank you so much, Fernando. Thank you, thank you. Fernando, were you interested in a 10 card reading or did you want 2 5 card readings today? And thank you so much, Gabrielle, for your donation. Thank you, lovies. Well, let's see what it said. Yeah, yeah. Fernando. And if you are watching this live stream, please be a friend. Thank you for being a friend. And please click that like button. It really helps me out. Hi, Fernando. 10 card reading for what I see in love. You got it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Let's see. Ace of Cups reversed. 2 of Cups reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed. The Hanged Man reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. 9 of Wands reversed. The Emperor reversed. 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles reversed. And Temperance reversed. It's not looking good right now, Fernando. And I've been reading for you for a long time. I know your Knight of Cups is coming. I know he's on the horizon. But what I'm getting more here, because and you've heard me say that, I'm sure you've heard me say this before, just because a card is in its reverse form does not mean that it is a bad card. However, not only are all these cards reversed with the exception of one, which is the 5 of Pentacles, which is unfortunately being on one's own at this time, but these are primarily romance cards in their reversed form. Spirit is not saying, and your angels are not saying that you are not worthy of love. They are not saying that you're not capable of love or ready for love, because you are ready for love, but they want you to focus on other things at this time. We know what that other thing is. They're still very like fervent about that. Like, if you start focusing on love, like say you meet some guy now, you won't be as focused on your work, and that's what they really want you to focus on and settle in on. This Ace of Cups reverse right next to this Two of Cups reverse. Ace, 1, 2. Ace of Cups starts with you. I'm not saying that you don't love yourself, because I believe you do, Fernando. And your spirit guides are also saying that you do. But they, in this reversed form, they are saying that they need you to focus more on you right now. And also in this, I kept on seeing this Two of Cups when I was shuffling. I kept on seeing Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, all these love cards when I was shuffling in their upright position. I know love is out there for you, Fernando, and it's not going to be forever, but it's just not what your guides want you to focus on at all right now. They're saying that if you got caught up in romance, it would be a diversion from focusing on what you need to focus on, which is you right now. This Ace of Cups, you love yourself, but you need to invest more in yourself and your future at this time. This Nine of Wands reversed. It's that this came up. Did I read for you yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? And last time I read for you, I remember the Nine of Wands coming up, but it was in its upright position. And they were saying that there's this battle that they need you to fight right now. That's crucial, and you're at the end of it. Like, you're really at the end of it, but it's something that you really have to fight for. Yeah, focusing on having an emperor in your life, focusing on having a partner in your life right now. It's tempting. It's always tempting. Love is always tempting, of course. We all want love in our life, absolutely. It's just about it not being the right time right now. And when I say the right time, I don't mean like the next year or the next 6 months even. I'm talking about like within the next like month at longest. Like, they really, really want you to focus on your work. Your work. This Eight of Pentacles reversed. Paid, steady, solid work, which you have, but you are not feeling nourished or supported entirely, or maybe even at all in your current place of employment. And they understand that conversely, you also may or may not be feeling that way in terms of having a partner or lack thereof. And they entirely understand that, sweetheart. They totally do. But a message also that I got, Fernando, before I even turned the cards, first of all, they told me that that this was going to be about work. They were like, by the way, like, it's not that love's not coming towards him. Like, let him know that. But this is going to be like part 4 of what we've been talking about. It's he still hasn't made the transfer. He needs to make that transfer. And you know what? Part of that transfer is, part of the reason why we want him to transfer so badly? You are likely going to meet your Knight of Cups at your next workplace of employment. Like, dropping that bomb right now. That was what they told me but before I turned the cards. They're like, that's part of this. Can you tell him? But they didn't want that to be like part of the your impetus for transferring, because there's more to it than that. But that is part of the urgency that they have for you, Fernando, is that you'd be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And if you also notice, we've got, it's like almost all cups and pentacles. It's like your love life and you being loved and treasured and adored is just as important as you being feeling supported and nourished, and like you are growing and developing at your work. It's just as important. And love will happen in its own time. This transfer, like your work right now, is something that's in your hands 100%. With you, I feel like with love for you, he's going to come to you. He's going to find you. And I don't believe you've met him yet. I believe your guides are telling me. I don't know if he's someone who you're going to work with or someone who like you would work indirectly with and like end up meeting. Excuse me. through your work. But that is part of it. That's part of why they want to get this ball rolling here. That you need to see this from a different perspective, that both are just as important, and really, we feel at our, like, say you do meet like a guy that you really really like, and you start to really really like him, and say he like has a super great job and loves his job and is super duper successful and can only say good things about his job, but then you're in a position where it's like, oh yeah, well, I kind of want to leave and I don't really feel super appreciated and blah blah blah. Then there's that might hold you back or make you feel insecure in some way. And I've seen this right here, this Ten of Pentacles reverse. They're saying it's just as important. Like, I don't know if you want a family. I feel like you do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but whatever you envision as ultimate happiness, your partner, dog, cat, kiddo, whatever the case may be, whatever your idea of a happy family, happy, whether it be just you and your partner, or you and your partner and some animals, or a kiddo, whatever the case may be, or two or three, who knows? Whatever that is, whatever that view is, you're going to meet your man. You're going to meet that partner who's going to fulfill that dream for you. It's going to unfold. It's absolutely going to unfold. The time and the place is not right now with this Queen of Cups reverse and Temperance reversed. Time and it is not, it's not the right place, not the right time. If you the example I just gave a moment ago, like if you were to meet a guy that really struck your fancy at this time, it wouldn't be ideal for either of you. Like, just one last anecdotal example that I hope illuminates this. Like, a few years ago, I met a gentleman who I really, really liked. And I thought to myself, I was like, damn, like, it's actually a really good thing that I didn't meet this fella like 5 years ago, or like even like 4 years ago, because I was still the same Sophie, but there were aspects of my life that probably would have, I don't want to say pushed him away, but may have made me feel too insecure to be with him, or I just wasn't, and it wasn't even a matter of not being my best self. Like, we don't have to be our very, very best self. We don't have to be totally, totally healed in order to be in a romantic relationship. It is great to be our best self at all times, as much as we can. But it's more about, like, when the phrase like right time, right place, or wrong place, wrong time, there really is something to be said for that. And it doesn't mean that, it certainly does not mean that you're not finding love, because you are, honey. He's out there for sure. For sure. It's just right now would not be a good time to start a relationship right at this time. The people around you in your life, none of them are a good fit. And they're saying that the one who is, like, you have a fateful partner on the horizon. You have an ordained, like a divinely ordained partner on the horizon. And when there is that divine ordained thing, you may even find him. I know you're a church boy. That Five of Pentacles, you may even find him in a place of worship, in a setting of a place of worship, for that Five of Pentacles. But I am feeling like you're going to meet him once the ball gets rolling with your job. And it's not like your guides are holding out on you, like, we're not going to give him the man until he gets until he's in the place that he needs to be, environmental wise, because you're meant to be a teacher. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Oh, hi Felicia. Yeah, no, we love Fernando. He's gonna find his true love for sure. And you're gonna love your life, and I'm not saying you don't love your life now, but like, when you're feeling really, really comfortable, like that's going to radiate, that's really, really going to shine, and everything's going to fall into place. And yeah, it's not like your guides are holding back on you, like, hey, we're not going to give him the man until he gets to the right place. No, it's not like that. They're just saying it will unfold. But in terms of your job, this is in your hands, you know. I truly believe that your next partner is going to like pull out the red carpet for you. He's going to find you, and he's gonna like romance you. No need to search. You're so welcome, Fernando. So much love to you, and of course much love from your spirit guides. They love you so much, and they don't mean to be harsh or anything. They just really care about you, and yeah. Thank you so much, sweetheart. How are you doing, Felicia? I checked my email today. I didn't see an email from you. Did you send one? It's okay if you didn't, girl. I ain't holding anything against you. But did you get your stuff that you needed? Miss Gabrielle, thank you so much for your donation, love. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. I know what we want to ask, but if you could just type it so I can say it exactly how you want me to say it, or so ask exactly how you want me to ask it verbatim, that would be great. You did, and you're so excited. Yay! Good, good. Good for you, girl. Pretty much. Good. Okay. Okay, well let me excuse me. You said you're curious if your thoughts were correct. Um so what do you okay, is this trip oh right, that was it. Is this trip enjoyable, I guess, is the question. Okay, honey. All right. Oh, you're on a plane right now, Felicia? Dang, you went did you fly somewhere to get what you needed? My thoughts told me he wasn't going to have a good trip. Yeah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny's trip with his girl going to be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his girl be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his girl be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his girl be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his girl be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his girl be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his girl be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his quote-unquote girl be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his quote-unquote girl be enjoyable or successful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Johnny's trip with his quote-unquote girl be enjoyable? And that's an interesting question too. He's there now, and you're leaving from Denver. Oh, okay. Cool. Have I been to I don't think I've been to Denver. I've only been to Fort Collins in Colorado, and I was in the summer. It was really nice. It was in the summer. I thought, okay, but I did not tell him what I felt. Yeah, and he's there now. Okay. What was I just gonna say? And this is an interesting question to Gabrielle, because when we say, is it an enjoyable trip, like, one of them may enjoy it, the other one not. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Let's see. We got Seven of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Cups reversed, the High Priestess, the Emperor reversed, and King of Swords. I think you're right. Intuition. Your thoughts told you that he was going to have a bad trip. No, it's not gonna be, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. It's she plays him. She plays him like a fiddle. She plays him like a fiddle, Gabrielle. And you know it. I know it. And I hate to say it. You said Emperor earlier. Yeah, Emperor reversed right here. He wants to be, I hate to say it, he wants to be her emperor girl. He does. He's really into her. He's a man in a trance. He's a man under the spell of a woman. He is under her spell, and she's not going to satisfy him. And when I say that, I don't mean that they're not going to be physical. They may be physical, but I feel like he wants something. He wants her to be his one and only, and she's like, no, not happening. I have too many suitors, and you're just one of them. And that's very, very frustrating for him. And in the Kabbalic Tarot, sevens are connected to the genitals. And we have these reversed, and I feel like his sexual organs are not going to be satisfied. His heart's not going to be satisfied. And I feel like with this King of Swords, it's like even he knows. I always wonder if he knows. Yeah. Wait, if you always wondered if he knows what? That she has multiple suitors? I think she tells him, like, hey, he comes back Tuesday. Yeah, he's not going to be satisfied. It's not going to be satisfying. He wants to be her emperor, and she's not looking for one. She plays really hard to get, and she plays him, man. She plays him so much, and he may wise up to that's what I think this King of Swords is all about. I think he may realize that after this trip. Do I think it's going to make him stop pining over her and wanting her? No. I wish it would, but this is the realm of the mind, not the heart. Just because his mind is aware of the fact that he's never going to get her, his heart's still pining. I always been feeling he'd been thinking of me while there, been feeling his energy. I'm sure he does think of you while he's there, Gabrielle, but I don't think it's for the right reasons. I feel like it's like, well, if I don't, I can always go back and Gabrielle will be there for me and be kind to me when I go back and will be nurturing towards me. Like, I don't think, I'm not getting the sense that he's like thinking like, oh, damn, like, I'm missing Gabrielle and I want to be with her. Like, I wish I could say that to you, but I feel like he's just like laser focused on her. Oh, I felt that he was going to learn something this weekend. He's gonna learn a big lesson this weekend. But that's the thing. I don't want to call it a lesson. He's gonna learn something. But do I think he's going to pay heed to it? It's like, no, I don't think so. I think his heart is still. I think she damn well could have put a love spell on him. It feels like he's under a spell. And yeah, I agree. I do think he does think about you from time to time, but I don't like why he thinks of you. It's in the moments when she's like, I don't know if you ever watched Key and Peele back in the day, or if you watched, I don't know, I still watch it sometimes, but if you ever saw the skit with, what was it, Megan, what's the dude's name? Well, Megan's the girl, and he plays this girl, and he's just like, no, He's just like this really high maintenance, irritating girl. Andre, that's it, Andre and Megan. Megan, you forgot your jacket. No, stop chasing me. She reminds me of Megan, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh no, I've been feeling that he was just thinking about regarding hanging out to get his mind off. That's actually it. That's yeah. Like I know, like she's being mean to me right now, and I'm feeling low. But when I get back home, I've got Gabrielle to hang out with and get my mind off things. Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like that because it's like he feels like he's using you, you know? And yeah, you guys are friends, and that's what friends are for. I know. That is what friends are for. But and I know that you don't, you don't nurture him or give him affection with the intent of getting anything in return, because you've already seen that he doesn't return things. It's not reciprocal, but you still give because you're a very loving, good woman. At this point, he's taking advantage of your good graces. And not even at this point, he has been taking advantage of your good graces, whether he realizes it or not. And like I said, it's great for friends. That's what friends are for, to be there for each other. But you've got to find a man. You got to find it. You're too worth it, girl. Exactly. But I won't be here this week. Yeah. Okay. So you ain't even gonna be. You're probably gonna be in Chicago this week, I'm guessing. So yeah, you're not gonna be here this week. Good. Good that you will not be here this week. You're gonna find your man. We got that 10 of Cups the other day, girl. You're gonna find him, and that that might be when he finally comes around, but that's when it's gonna be too effing late. It's gonna be too late. I can't wait for it to happen. I can't wait for it to happen, and it's not like a na 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 like in Johnny's face or anything. That's not. Of course, that's not why. It's because I just want you to be loved and happy, and you deserve that. But it will be a na 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 in his face, and not intentionally. Like you'll be so enraptured with this new man that you'll be like, oh, you'll look at Johnny and the way he treated you and all the time that he took, and you'll just be like, that versus that. No, I'm going with new guy. Like, well, no, not this time. You know. So yeah, the guy's foolish. The guy's foolish, and I think she put a spell on him. I think she put, and I don't think he's the first guy she's put a spell on either. I think this is not, this isn't something new. That 7 of Cups reverse. She plays guys a lot. Oh, you'll be okay. San Antonio. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you know your boundaries, love. Your boundaries, and it's good to be there for people, but not this week. Yeah, I don't like the energy there where it's like, oh, because now that we know that he's seeing her, it's just like, that's not cool. And your intuition was totally right, and I felt that too, girl. Like, how could it possibly be successful? She's so Megan. Anyway, thank you so much, Gabrielle. Much love to you. Just want to make sure I wasn't off. No, you were not off. I was just gonna say, like, that High Priestess right in the center confirms to me that you were right. Yeah. Because I mean, you never know. Like maybe they are having a great time. Who knows? My intuition wasn't telling me that. She's difficult. She's difficult, and she always will be. You're so welcome, Gabrielle. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, much love. Much love to you. Oh, I just got so chilly all of a sudden. I don't know why. I think I need to run upstairs and grab a coat. Although my big coat's in the wash right now. Anyway, I will be right back. The queue is currently open, everybody. If anyone would like a reading tonight, queue is currently open. And I will likely not be on tomorrow night. I will be right back. Thank you. And we are back. We are back. Angel! Hello, Miss Jewel. How are you, sweetheart? I was just thinking about you. Today, actually, I was like, I haven't seen or heard from Jewel in a while. I'm doing great. How are you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. We are in Pisces season. I've got my moon tarot card candle burning today. Let me show you this thing. Isn't this so pretty? My mom got me this as a gift, so I decided to burn it today. Happy Pisces season, everyone. It can be emotionally draining. You're good. Good to hear. Good to hear, love. Have you had a good weekend? Has Pisces season been? It's been treating me. It's definitely been treating me. It's very emotional. Let's be real. A Pisces season is an emotionally trying time, I feel. Cancer, Scorpio, not quite as bad because it's more of a fixed energy, but Pisces can be really, really intense. And I see it with a lot of my clients too. And but things are good. Things are good. Intense emotions and thoughts, and but nothing that we can't overcome. Thank you so much, love. Thank you for your donation, sweetheart. Much appreciated. I'm all good. No, I'm all good. It's just like, it's probably hormonal, quite frankly. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like thinking about my personal calendar, my personal moon, speaking of the moon, my own lunar calendar, and yeah, it's actually I'm due next week, so I'm probably PMSing. Maybe I'm loving it because it's my moon sign. Oh, really? The Pisces is your moon sign. Very interesting, because Pisces is ruled by the moon, if I'm not... No, Pisces, I'm sorry, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. It's Cancer that's ruled by the moon. But the moon is your card. I know it's very emotional, though. I felt it, too. Yeah, especially if your moon sign. Yeah, especially if it's your moon sign. Yes, you're... But at the same time, you also have well, you got that great Virgo, emotional wisdom. But I also feel that people who, with their moon in a water sign are better equipped at... You're sensitive, yeah, but also, yeah, that's true. But you're also, I think, really well equipped. At least the females are very well equipped to handling difficult emotions that may be thrown our direction. I don't know why I'm so sensitive, girl. I'm all air. Like, I mean, I'm Gemini moon, Libra rising, Aquarius, and I've always been a sensitive little git ever since I was a little kid. I don't know. That's the empath, I guess. The empath in me. Now, my friend, were you interested in a... Ooh, those smell good. I just lit some... Right before you came on, I lit some incense, and they smell really good. Were you interested in an expanded 15-card reading, or did you have multiple questions this evening? That is interesting, though. It's a blessing. Libras do have emotional wealth and empathy, from what I know. Yes, absolutely, and from what I've observed with the Libras who I know, the Libras in my life, They do have, yeah, very, very, very large reserve of emotional wealth and empathy, absolutely, and lots of grace. I mean, they're the Queen of Swords, you know, they're justice. Well, I don't know how many cards would be best to answer my question, but it's about my brother possibly reaching out to me this month. Oh, is this okay? This is interesting. Okay, two questions. Did um did you get a message? Like, did he say he was going to reach out to you, or did you hear from someone that he was going to reach out to you? Or well, I know I told you something, and this is crazy, girl, because it's not crazy, it's just interesting. You're the third person this week who's come back, who was one of the people who got a 2025 reading from me and has been like, yeah, what you said for March, like, it's manifesting. And I told a few people a few different things for March, and they were like, and they didn't believe me when I told them. And then they came back and they're like, yeah, it actually happened. Weeks ago, I told my mother and grandmother that I would like to remain in contact. I was going to say, okay, yeah, there you go, remain no contact with him. So I want to know if that will stop him from trying this month. Okay. But my question is, did you hear from anyone else other than me that a male in your family would be coming into your life? And that's a good, yeah. So you donated for 15 cards. We could definitely use all 15 for this. I mean, it's really, you know, depending on how many, if you have another question. We could always start with like 10 cards and go from there. You can either elaborate on it or ask another question. But entirely up to you. You want to start with that? Another person did. Oh, wow. Okay. Was it another reader, or? I haven't heard from him, but a situation happened where my mother asked me to help me locate his phone with my iCloud account. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, let's start with 10. I think we should start with 10. We can start with 5 if you want. But I think 10 would be a good start. And we'll just see where we go from here. You let me know what you want. It's your reading. And what's your brother's name, sweetheart? I saw that as my opportunity to tell my mother and grandmother that I don't want to reunite with him, so I was hoping that it could stop him from trying to reach out like you and the other reader said. I don't see many readers though. Oh, okay, okay. I don't mind if you do. I don't mind if you do. It's just so, and it's interesting because on one hand, his name is Travis McKee. Okay, interesting. I'll have to check him out. Yeah, yesterday, I mean, I've been reading for a long time, and I typically, like, a lot of people, not a lot of people, a few people will come to me and be like, a reader told me this, so it's going to happen. I have to just say, you know, that's great, but I can't speak for any other reader. But sometimes I'm very interested in what other readers have to say. And this is definitely one of those times. So another reader confirmed that. Okay. Yeah, I was talking to a client of mine yesterday, and she was like, wait, no, I didn't go to another reader. I was like, oh, okay. She got confused. I was asking her if she'd been to another reader. She's like, wait, someone told you I went to another reader? I'm like, no, I just wondering if they picked up the same energy. Okay. And his name, oh, sorry, your brother's name is Travis McKee, not the reader. I was like, okay, what? Okay, his name is Travis McKee. Okay. And he is, what's Travis's sign, your brother's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will, how do I phrase this? Will Travis McKee not will Travis McKee stay out of contact with his sister, Jewel, based on what she told her mother and grandmother? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that he wants to remain in contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that he wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to stay out of contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Travis respect his sister's wishes that she wants to remain in no contact with him? Sorry for the word vomit. There's just a lot of details involved. Oh, you're all good. You're all good, love. I was like, wait, you said the word vomit? When did you say word vomit? Okay, I call it word diarrhea, but that's probably even grosser. No, you're all good. That's not verbal vomit. It's just backstory, and I appreciate that, Jewel. I really do. I mean, if there were like a ton of people in here and there was a long line or something, but it's just me and you right now. It's all good. It's all good. We have Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords reversed, Justice, Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords reversed, the High Priestess, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, and Nine of Pentacles reversed. I need a moment for this, honey. I'm getting like several different messages here. I'm not getting conflicting messages, but there's like a narrative here that's coming to me. So he's a Capricorn, okay? So he's very stubborn. We all know Capricorns are stubborn. Has your mom and or your grandma communicated your sentiments to him? Because I think that's... I'm wondering if they've even said anything to him that you don't want, that you want to remain in no contact with him. If and when they do, I do think I don't think so, but I asked them not to try to reunite us or give him my number if he asked. Okay. So I don't think they've told him yet. I do believe that they will respect your wishes. They're not thrilled with it, of course. Families always want people to be together, but they also know the complications. They know you have your reasons. And they're surprisingly understanding of it, just based on no offense, but just I don't know your grandma very well, but just based on what you've told me of how your mom reacts to certain things, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't react super well when you said that to her. But it's definitely something that she did take into respectful consideration and understanding. And he does want to contact you. That's the thing, is he does want to reunite with you. And it's going to hurt him when he hears that, but that's on him. You have your reasons that are entirely valid. I'm like getting like some like applause from your spirit guides here. They're in full agreement. You have your very valid reasons to not speak with your brother at this time, to continue no contact with him. And when this is, and I do believe they will say it to him, they'll respect you and they will protect you. She wants to stay out of contact with you right now. They're not going to put it in the sense of like forever and ever, because that might set him off. I feel like he's definitely not as emotionally grounded, nearly as emotionally grounded or mature as you. They're going to present it in like, right now she needs to stay in no contact at this time. Yeah, your guides are rallying behind you totally. Yeah. And even like within your mom's soul and your grandma's soul, like despite the fact that they do have that, like it does hurt them to hear that, they also know you've got your reasons. You've got your reasons, and they are gonna present it to him like it's a right now thing, and maybe you guys will talk in the future, but right now this needs to continue, this no contact. She needs this for her. And they're going to present it in like it's not you, it's she's just going through her thing. They don't want to set him off, and I'm sure you don't either. I just don't want him to lash out at my grandmother. And they're going to present it in a way that he won't, in a way in which he won't lash out. And I see that they're going to be very careful with the way that they dish it out with the Six of Pentacles and Three of Swords reversed. They know him. They know him. He's their son. He's their granddaughter. Their grandson. They both know him, and they don't want him lashing out at you. They don't want him lashing out at them. So they're going to be very careful in the way that they word it. Like right now, she just needs her space. It's not about you. It's about him. He yeah, you need your space, but like he had, he kind of did this to himself, but they're not going to say that to him. He's not mature enough to handle that. I hate to keep them in this position of mediation. I just want him to disappear. Right. Yeah. No, they're going to do their very best. They're going to, and they'll be, I do believe they'll be successful in softening the blow. They're going to present it in like, hey, she just needs some space right now. She's focusing on a few different things. But she, this won't be forever. Like, I feel like they're gonna like say, kind of like sprinkle it with some bullshit. But I do think he will respect you. He'll realize that this is out of his hands. There's nothing he can do at this time with this Page of Wands reversed. And again, they're going to present it in a way that's not blaming him and not blaming you either. But just like, she needs to go on her own path right now. They might even say some crap like, oh, she doesn't even talk too much. She kind of keeps to herself these days, that kind of a thing. Like, I feel like they're going to like kind of pepper some bullshit in there, because he's the kind of guy who can't handle the truth. And I see that with this Seven of Swords reverse. I get the sense that he's like a live wire. Like he's quick to, he can be quick to anger. He can be quick to react negatively. And yeah, Seven of Swords reversed is someone who has a very hard time handling the cold hard truth. Like, good God, he better never come to me as a client. I know he won't, but like, he'd hate me. I'm a truth teller. Yeah, no, he can't handle the truth. He's very much in his own world. And I see, and yeah, the hangman right underneath. He sees the world from his own perspective, his own way, and may even, I don't know if he's self-aware enough to know that he does kind of have a diluted sense and vision and perspective of the world. I think he has no idea that he does. I think it's a mental, it's a defense mechanism that his mind has created. But the way he sees the world is not like normal, not the norm. But he will stay away, love. I really like this justice with the hermit. I don't know how long it's been since the last you saw him or he spoke. He hasn't grown too much. He hasn't matured too much, but he's grown a little bit. Enough to at least stay away and be just here. I want to find a way to spiritually banish him from my grandmother as well and stop loafing around with her. Oh, does he live with her? So she knows him hella well if he's living with her. Yeah, he still he still holds on to you tightly as a sister. You know, you are his sister, but he also, you know, treated you wrong. There were things he did that were not right towards you, and there's things that he needs to let go of. I don't want him around any. Yeah, I wish he would just let go because it's not healthy for your family. This nine of he is not healthy for your family. This Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, he's just like a burden on your family. This Four of Pentacles. But I do think that he will stay away, hon. At least for this time being. And I don't see him hurting your or lashing out on your grandma or your mom. I see him actually more taking it out on himself, getting depressed. I don't know if he's prone to that. But he did this to himself. This is, you know, you're not being out of line here at all. And I agree with you. I don't think he's ideal for to be around any of your family members. So did you want me to elaborate on this with another 5 cards, or did you want to ask another question, love? And do you want any extra clarity here? Does this make sense? Okay, I'm so happy. I feel like my spirit team somehow made that situation with him losing his phone happen so it could give me the opportunity to tell my mother and grandmother to keep us no contact with. Yeah. Yes, that was one. Oh, thank you. I'll donate for 5 more cards. Oh, no, honey, you already have another. You don't need to donate for another 5 cards. I mean, unless you want a 10 card reading. But you already have another 5. Keep that in mind. And you're very welcome, love. You're always so welcome. I'm glad. I really do think, yeah, I think your spirit guides did implement something special there. Yeah, no, you're all good, girl. You got 5 cards still because you donated for 15. So it is up to you what you want to do. Okay, thank you so much, love. Thank you. Okay. Is he younger or older than you? 4 years older. Okay. And thank you so much. Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now you've got 15 cards. So did you want to do, did you want this to be 15 cards for this question? Okay. And these cards are kind of big, so it may take a little longer for me to get them all out, and it might be hard to see them at first, but I will show you all of them eventually. They're just kind of big, this deck. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is... Sorry, his name's Travis, right? Was that his name? Travis? Sorry. Bad names sometimes. Bad with guy names for some reason. Travis, okay. All right, what is Travis's purpose? Angels, messengers, and spirits. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Travis's purpose in Jewel's life? Oh, thank you, Jewel. Yeah, today we are using I don't know if you like RuPaul's Drag Race. You know I do. But Fortune Queens Tarot Deck Volume 2 by Wanyo Cristiani. He is an amazing, hilarious and amazing artist from Mexico City, one of my favorite places in the world. All right, we have Knight of Wands. Let me take my sweater off because this is going to screw up the cards. I feel. Take this off real quick. I meant to get back into that show. Yeah, I mean, there's so many of them. Like, I got into Drag Race France because I personally knew some of the queens that were on last season. there's like all the different types around the world, and there's so many different seasons, and there's all stars, and I know I missed the last all stars. I still don't know who won. Yeah, there's so many that I need to catch up on. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's fun. Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords reversed, showing up again. Two of Wands reversed. Girl, check this out. Do you remember this episode? I don't know if you ever saw this episode where RuPaul got roasted, and it was a good roast, and she just flipped, gave the double bird, laughing her ass off. Hella funny. My college had a fashion show, and they made some students do a lip sync battle. It was so fun. That's so cool. Oh my god, yes, it's all about the lip sync battles. Absolutely. Have you ever been to a drag show? They're hella fun. Three of Wands reverse, like that's what's up, like when the Rue girls come to town. Eight of Wands. The Moon. We've been talking about the Moon a lot, haven't we? The Empress. Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands. I felt that one coming. Six of Pentacles. Justice. We're getting a lot of repeat cards. 10 of Cups reversed. And 5 of Cups. But yeah, but there's one I want to see at a bar I want to go to. You should, girl. Is it like a local show? If you haven't been to a drag show, you gotta go. It's so much fun. I've never been to a bad show. I mean, I've been to I went to one show in New York. It was really, really small. I was like one of like 3 or 4 people. You know that movie Baps? It was these 2 girls. I remember one of the drag queens' name was Shanita. I forget the other one's name, and they were doing like Baps. They were like, you know, the 2 sisters and or the 2 girls in the movie, and there were like maybe like 5 people in the audience, and so like they brought me on stage, like, hey, Anna Kendrick stunt double, like get up here, girl, and it was fun. It was really fun. They were just like, you're so cool. Like, why is no one else cool like you? I'm like, I don't know. There should be more people here. Yeah, I love that movie. I hadn't seen it in hella days. But yeah, no, they were adorable. Shanita, hella funny. She need a pair of shoes. She needs some wig glue. She needs some lash. She need a lash curler. Anita and Shanita. Okay, we got Knight of Wands, there's a lot of conflict here. Right? Yeah, no, that was actually, you know, I will say, I keep a list of all the times when people say, oh, you know, you look like Anna Kendrick. And I used to get it like at least 5 times a month from random people. I haven't heard anyone say it to me in like 3 months. I'm like, wait, does that mean that Anna Kendrick's like getting hella Botox and I'm not? Maybe, or something? I don't know. I haven't heard it lately, but but that was really funny. All right, so let's get right on into this. I'm going to tell you like straight off the bat. Do you see all these wands here? Do you notice all the wands? And when I pulled this 5 of Wands, I was like, I knew that was going to be here. 5 of Wands are conflict. Wands are what we use in battle. Wands are the realm of action, taking action, but they're also in the realm of defense, conflict, battle. That's more the energy I'm getting from these wand cards. Let's just start with the first column here. We've got this Knight of Wands, 3 of Wands reversed, and 5 of Wands. I'm going to assume, among other things, that the 2 of you, I know the Wands too well when it comes to him. Yeah. You guys, you know, you do not have to get into detail. This is not, you know, this isn't a private reading or anything. I don't ask you to go into any detail. I believe you have gone into some details that I will not repeat or anything. I don't think you got into any specific details, but basically trauma. Trauma was inflicted upon you. That's all we're going to say. And beyond trauma, he was just a conflictual and still is a conflictual, combative person. And not only just between the 2 of you, but he would try and start shit involving your mom, if I'm not mistaken. That might have been something you told me, but I also just feel like that's something that I'm just getting that sense that he involved, like, look at all these people here. It wasn't just you and him that there was conflict. He would involve other people as well. Not just your mom, other members of the family. Um, and he's just like hell bent. What was that? Sorry, 1 second. Uh-oh, 1 sec. What I think just happened? Oh, holy crap. Right when I said that, my, this beautiful candle that I have burning just cracked. The glass just cracked from the heat. It said it would last 40 hours, man. Okay, well, I had to blow that out. Yes, she played favorites with us, and he hated me because she was more violent with him. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. No. He would play y'all. Yes, really, girl. I'd show you, but it's burning hot. But like, right when I was, like, if you rewind a little bit, like, later on, listen to it, like, there was a crack. Yeah, I'll show you when it's cooled down, but that was kind of crazy. I mean, the candle says it, you can burn it for up to 40 hours. That's not safe. Sorry, give me 1 second. I just need to blow my nose. 1 second. Now, Jewel, don't you dare apologize for that. Don't apologize for being morbid or depressing. Because A, you're not. That situation is morbid and sad and wrong. But you're not depressing me or anything. It saddens me that you went through that. But I am also grateful that you're open about your trauma, and you are actively healing from it, and that you recognize that it's wrong. Because not every victim knows that what has been inflicted upon them is wrong. I think that's something I've told you too. Like, a lot of victims of trauma, especially if it's something that they're just used to and grown up with, will think it's the norm. But you know it's not, and you knew it wasn't. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. I know you've probably picked up on it. I'll tell you after the reading, though. I think I think I have to. I think I have to. And I truly hope it's not what I think it is, but yeah. There's definitely something deeper here. We've got this 3 of Wands reversed right here in the center. This 3 of Wands reversed, like preventing you from being able to see just how vast and wide your future is and has always been and continues to be. I think there's some jealousy there, for sure, in your success in life. Without a doubt. I'm surprised we don't see the Queen of Wands reversed here, but Wands in reverse are often indicators of jealousy. Like you succeeded, and I don't know what he's done with his life. Maybe he's successful. I don't know, but something's telling me that you've found a lot more success than he has. Tremendous amount more of success, and just I don't just mean like in work or school, but like just as holistically as a human being. Yeah, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands is like constantly having to fight, constantly having to defend yourself, constantly having to defend yourself and be on guard. And I feel like when the two of you were actually living together, that was the state of things. Is you were constantly on guard. You were constantly, having to worry about your boundaries being taken advantage of or being crossed in some way. And he also is not one to, like, he's a, I'm not gonna call him names, but like 8 of Wands. The art we have here is RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's all the classes, the reading race. He can be really effing mean with his words. He's got a mouth on him. And it's not just he's got a mouth on it. It's got he identifies people's. Is this all to try to calm my anxiety now? Yeah. He really can trigger that, absolutely. And he knows how to push your buttons. Or he thinks he's figured out. He did when he was younger. He knew which buttons to push with you. But you're in control now. As you've gotten older, like you see that he knew which buttons to push, and he would say some nasty shit, and not just to you, but to other members of your family as well. But we're talking about you right now. I'm trying to tell myself I'm safe within myself. I've never felt safe. Oh God. You are you are safe within yourself. You are protected by your angels. I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel safe at all times, love. You're in a safe space right now. I can tell you that confidently. I do not think, I don't like using that term think. I do not believe at all that he is going to, at least not this year. I think he is going to respect your wishes, of silence. The Six of Pentacles, there is this like love-hate connection where like he does want to know what you're doing. He does want to know. Thank you, I've gotten so much better and made it. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's like I told you, like I thought you were a therapist, or I thought you were going to school to be a therapist, because you just got such a solid grasp on not just your mental health, but just like what it means to be mentally healthy, and what healing is, and healing from trauma especially. Yeah, he's nosy. He does want to know what his sister's up to. And he does. I do think he does ask your grandma. There's this, I get this gossip folks kind of energy with this Six of Pentacles. But it's also like this teetering of like love and hate. And hate's a very strong word to use, but he's very dichotomous. He's very like all one or all the other. Like he's all black and white, you know, and he's one of those types of people. Like he doesn't see a middle ground in many things. And it's in that it's very hard, almost impossible. I'm not making excuses for him at all, but it's damn near impossible for a man like that to have a healthy relationship with any of his family members, let alone his sister. Especially as you guys have gotten older. Yeah, it's very, very strange. We've also got this Justice here. We've got Justice and Six of Pentacles. Like I'm talking about these scales, these imbalanced scales. We've got this Seven of Wands reversed, the Moon right here in the center. The Moon's been coming up a lot tonight for a lot of my readings, which is so strange because of that candle that I burnt for the first time tonight. But yeah, the Moon, girl, right here in the center. He's in a dark place. He always has been. I'm not making excuses for him, but it's like where he's the Moon, you're the sun. And I'm not just tooting your horn. Like he is the dark, like, and you are the light. And I'm not one to see things in terms of black and white, but it's almost as though like, okay, I used to babysit when I was in high school. And in my 20s, I was an au pair for years, but I used to babysit these little twin girls when I was in high school. And one of them, and they weren't identical. One of them was, they reminded me of the Powerpuff Girls. One of them was a little brunette, and she was a terror. She was an absolute terror. She kind of looked a little like me when I was a kid. The other one was this like cherubic looking little like blonde girl with curly hair, and she was just the sweetest, loveliest little creature in the world. It was just like night and day. And like I remember like I even like brought my friend over one night to help me babysit because like they had like 3 other kids that night. So I brought in some assistance, and I was like, I told you about these twins, like check them out. And like my friend was like, oh my God, literally like evil and like angel, like the devil and the angel. And for some reason, I know I asked, you know, if he's older or younger than you. I was like, I got this weird twins energy. And I know you guys aren't twins. He's your older brother. But it's almost like he's like, I hate to say it, yeah, he's like, he's the darkness to your light. Um, and that may have been something that he always felt. And it got stronger and manifested itself more as he got older. But with this Seven of Wands reversed, I want to get some clarity here. Yeah, this jealousy, this Seven of Wands reverse is indicating a couple of things. The jealousy that I do feel that he has and has harbored towards you, in ways that you've done better than him, in all the ways that you've triumphed, and the ways that he hasn't. And it's also indicative of this self-belief, this really negative self-belief that like he is the darkness, like he can't help it, you were the good one, he was the bad one. And then, you know, your mom would be more physically abusive towards him, so that's how he saw that, you know. And I'm not making excuses for him, but I'm just looking at this from a psychological point of view, you know. I didn't want to view it that way at all. It feels like a narcissistic way to think. No, it's not. It's not narcissistic at all. No. I mean, if you thought that way about everyone, like, because I know those kind of people are like, well, they just don't like me because they're jealous of me. Like, you know, those kind of people. That's not you, girl. Like, we've definitely chatted at length about various different things, and that's not your attitude. But that's very much the case here. It's almost like a jealous sister. Like, brothers usually aren't jealous, but it's like jelly sister energy. But he does have love for you. He does. I can't deny that. He doesn't just hate. It's not like, oh, I hate my sister, and I'm the bad one, and she was the good one, and I hold that against her. It's like I do think that he genuinely does love you, but it's in his fucked up way. And again, it's imbalanced. It wavers from these like, yeah, like these feelings of jealousy to like, I think sometimes he does feel some regret and guilt too. But not enough, but we'll get to that in a moment. Again, we have this Seven of Swords reversed, showing up the Empress and the Ten of Cups reversed. Now this absolutely speaks to what we were just talking about before with growing up. Empress is the mother card. Ten of Cups is the family card. We've got Ten of Cups reversed. He felt, was he the only guy he's the only guy in your family? I think there's something to be, if he's the only guy in your family, like your immediate family, I think there's something to do with that too. I think he feels like he never had a man on his side or to guide him in the way he should have. And I think he does feel like cheated out of life in a lot of ways with the Seven of Swords reversed. 1 second here. Yeah, yeah. Seven of Swords reverse, Five of Cups. There, he does have moments. Yes, he also hated me and my mother because we didn't have a father. Gotcha. Because that's your fault, and that's your mom's fault. Yeah, no, it's this. He's got a, he's got fucked up way of thinking. He kept saying there were too many women in the family. Yep, that's exactly the energy I was getting from him. Yeah, and said women were. Yeah, he doesn't love women. I'll tell you that. There ain't no love for women. Ain't no respect for women. Um, but there are times when he feels guilty for that because he'll see other men who are capable of loving women and respecting women and do quite well in their lives, um, and are happy people. And like, I don't like I'm assuming he's never been in a good romantic relationship. I don't know how old he is, but I do not believe that. He's kind of a lone wolf, and for good reason. Um, yeah, we got this Three of Wands reversed, and we've got the Two of Wands reversed. Um, all these wands here, girl. Um, yeah, I can almost bet you he's like had very few girlfriends, or if he does, he keeps them around for like half a minute and then like moves on. I see that specifically with this Two of Wands reverse. It's like failed, and not just romantic plans, but also just like his life in general has kind of been pissed away. He's pissed a lot of his life away. I mean, it's not over. He's still a young man, but he hasn't put, you've taken advantage of the time that's been given to you, and he really has wasted a lot of it. Um, I do think that he would like to, as much as he would like to be independent, like, isn't he reliant on your grandma? Like, he's never known anything else. And again, not making excuses for him, but it's like, it's almost impossible for him to like do well for himself and like improve himself and not feel like shit about himself constantly. Um, because that's really what I'm seeing is someone who's totally in the dark, girl. Totally in the dark. And yeah, there are definitely moments. I wish it was more than just moments, but there are definitely moments and times where he feels guilty about the way he treated you in the past, um, the trauma that was inflicted, the disharmony that was experienced. He knows it's not ideal. But I also think that he's too emotionally unhealthy to grow and to actually like say I'm sorry, and that would even be that would be a very bare minimum of a start to express some kind of remorse, some kind of regret here, because that's what Five of Cups is. That's what Seven of Swords reversed is. But he just doesn't have that growth, that maturity. Um, yeah, I really sorry about that. He really doesn't see much going on for himself. And I think in conclusion, to answer the main question, what is his reason for being in your life? What's the reason? I think it's, you come out the other side, you know, so much stronger, and he's still weak. He's still shivering and weak, and it may be him that needs to learn from you. I get so frustrated with myself for incarnating here again because I feel like I've stupidly come to this planet multiple times knowing I'm not compatible with it. No, you are compatible with this planet, Jewel. You are absolutely compatible with this planet. That's what that three and that I always see the Three of Wands reversed for you. It's like you just don't see that you might just be in the wrong place at the wrong time, right? I say more wrong place. I really want to see you, and your guides would love to see you if you could make it happen when you do go off to school, to go away. I think that if you were to move to another location, you would see that there's a whole world out there for you. And in this life, I threw myself into a lion's den of violence where I couldn't protect myself. I'm so mad at myself for putting myself in danger like this. You have to give yourself grace, Jewel. You have to give yourself grace. You can't get mad at your soul, the very essence of yourself for coming back. You had your reasons. You had your reasons, Jewel. Don't be sorry. Still don't be sorry. I'm still not accepting any sorries. No, don't be sorry. You better not. And you better not be thinking of that. If you ever think of that, you reach out to me. Okay? I'm serious. Like you have my Instagram. Like, if you need to call me or anything, like, I got you. Like, you can talk to me. I'm serious. I'm serious, love. I'm really serious. You're just speaking the truth. And the truth is not always pretty. The truth is not always sunshine and rainbows. There's a lot of darkness in the world. And you recognize that. Some people would just accept it for, well, it is what it is, but no, you don't accept. You don't accept, and you shouldn't, and you won't, and you don't. Well, yeah, he's not going to be bothering you, but please keep me posted with what's going on. I do think he will. It's the way your grandma and mom are going to say it to him. They're not going to say it exactly how you phrase it, because that would set him off. They're going to be like, yeah, she's just kind of doing her own thing right now. She's doing a lot of stuff, She's working a lot, and she just, she's needing to focus on things. Like, they're just going to phrase it in a way that he'll be able to handle the blow, And it's nothing new here. It's not like you've talked. When was the last time you talked to him? Like, I'm assuming it was a while ago. So this is nothing new. So, I do have faith that they will protect you there and keep you protected. Hi, Christy. Yes, I absolutely will. Thank you so much, Christy. I think I know why you picked up on twin energy for us. Yes, got that, Christy. Thank you so much. I'm still not done with my live stream. Thank you. You think you know why I picked up on twin energy? Why? Does he have Gemini in him? In a couple of years. Okay. So, yeah, so this isn't anything new, This isn't, it's not like y'all have been talking hella for days and all of a sudden, you start talking. It's like, no. Yeah, who am I to say, like, he should just be used to it, because but it is what it is. In this case, it is what it is. Like, you have your reasons for not speaking to him, for being in no contact, and things are not changing here. No, what I think is coming from a lineage of Geminis has also contributed to this dynamic. Oh, you come from a lineage of Geminis? Yeah, me too, girl. Me too. Yeah, both our moms are Geminis. Yeah, and my mom, not get this. My mom's a Gemini, and so is my grandpa, her father, and they have the same birthday, June 14th, which is a crappy birthday only because it's Trump's birthday. Ew. Donald Trump was born on June 14th. My mom hates that. But there's some other cool people born on June 14th. Like Boy George. He's cool. I think Prince, no, I think Prince is Prince might actually be June 14th. And if that's the case, right on. There we go. That's all we need to know. Yeah, that's very plausible, Jewel, that it's this lineage of Geminis that has contributed to the dynamic that I pulled up or picked up on. Well, thank you so much, Miss Angel. I appreciate you so very much. And yeah, if you ever want to discuss something more privately, like just add, or like something that you want to add or whatever, you can always, you can always message me on Instagram or email or something, I've been meaning to tell you that we're both weirdly on the spectrum, even though our mother isn't. We're both similar and twin-like in that regard. Oh, okay, okay. I don't tell people that a lot because I feel like it makes things weird. No, what, that you're on the spectrum? That's not weird. I'm on the spectrum. I don't tell people a lot either. I mean, I'm wildly ADHD, and so that makes me neurodivergent, apparently. um, we didn't used to be neurodivergent back in the day, but it's been added to the DSM. And I accept my brain does not work the way that most other people's does. So that might have been, we're both level 1, though, and very competent and aware of right from wrong. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. I'm not autistic. I'm not autistic, but I'm ADHD, which is, I don't consider myself on the spectrum, but it is considered on the spectrum. I'm neurodivergent, though. It's like intense ADHD, like, especially when I'm working too. Like, I was so embarrassed the other night. A client came in to update me on a reading I'd given for her earlier in the night, and I was so deeply focused on the reading I was giving at that time that I was so confused when she came in. I was like, wait, what are we talking about? Huh? And she was like, remember, you read for me earlier on? I'm like, yes, sorry, I remember. I'm sorry, girl, I remember. It's like, I just, my attention is all over the place sometimes. And I still feel a lot better knowing that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. And it's kind of like you went, yeah, so you're both level 1, very, very, and very confident, very aware of right from wrong. Yeah, and it's almost like you went, like I said, the sun and the moon, that sun and moon energy that I mentioned. Yeah. Well, you are divinely protected, Angel. You really are. And, of course, keep yourself safe as well, which you are doing with maintaining this no contact. Very, very important. And, yeah, please keep me posted too. Aw, yeah, of course, love. Of course. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really, really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you clarity tonight. I think you and the other reader picked up on him having oppositional defiance disorder or whatever gives him such a disturbing temper. I had never even heard of oppositional defiance disorder, but that sounds about right. Yeah, he's got like issues with rules. He's defiant. Yeah, with people telling, he doesn't like being told what to do. Like, especially women. Does not like being told what to do, doesn't like rules. And yeah, that's what I wanted to reveal to you. Okay, okay. Yeah, I picked up on some, like, some, it was more the lack of respect and love for women. I don't want to call him a misogynist or a woman hater, because I don't know him that well, but he's certainly not a woman lover. I will say that, you know. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Oppositional defiance disorder. Yeah. All those wands, girl, I know there's something else you picked up on though. I picked up on, well, I don't really want to speak about it too much on here because it's more just like traumas. Intense violence. Which we'd already talked about. But it's like you said, you were growing up, you were in a lion's den, and you are no longer in it. You are protected, but you must remain, and must remain protected. You must keep protecting yourself, maintain those boundaries, because that's what's keeping you safe. Yeah. Well, thank you so very much, Jewel. I really thank you so much, and I hope I brought you clarity. I know someone told me about it. Yeah, yeah. Well, I just really hope that I brought you clarity and some peace. to this very troubling person in your life, family member in your life. You're so welcome, love. That's what I'm here for. This is a very, very safe place, very safe space. And if you want to talk offline, I'm here for you. Okay, like I really am. I'm not like glued to my phone all the time, but I do my best to be there for people who I care about, and I care about you a lot. Okay. Yes, no, this is very, very much a very, very safe place. Very, very safe space. And thank you again, love. Oh, whoa. Okay. So I've been on for a little over about 2.5 hours. So I'm going to do, and we're all caught up with donations. I don't know why I said that so weird. So I'm going to do a last call for donations tonight. I will likely not be on tomorrow. If I am on tomorrow, it'll probably only be for a very brief amount of time and probably earlier in the day. And I won't be on Tuesday either. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Jewel. Thank you, love. Thank you. Yeah, much love to you. Yeah, I also won't be on Tuesday. I've got my first class on Tuesday night. Really excited about that. Oh wait, no. So that means that Tuesday afternoon, I'll probably be on Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday early afternoon. Try out some new times. I'm gonna do a little poll actually on the community tab. Just ask you guys, what's the best time for you guys for me to go live? I usually go on in the evenings, but you know, on Pacific time. But depending on where you are, what times are usually good. I'm always curious, especially like on Sundays as opposed to like Fridays or whatever. Anyway, last call everybody for any and all donations tonight. Thank you so much. Last call. Oh yeah, Angel, I don't know if you're still watching, Angel, but check it out. It totally broke. Well, you know I don't like it, but check it out. I don't know if you can see here. See how it cracked there? It's not hot anymore, but it totally cracked it. I can remember. Oh, and it feels like the glass expanded too. Last call, everybody, for any and all donations tonight. If you, hey, all right, yeah, no problem. I would love to read for you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. And while you're sending in for Minnie, I'm gonna just run upstairs really quick and grab something to drink really quick. One moment. All right, and we are back. And thank you so much, Em. Thank you so much for your donation, love. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, did you have a good weekend? My question is, what manifestations are coming to fruition for me at this time? That's a great question. That is a great question. Let's see. Oh no, what did I do with that? Sorry, one moment. Where'd that go? I'm sorry, Em. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Sorry. Sorry about that, Em. All right. Had some unexpected things happen, but I know it's for the better. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. Definitely have been there. Okay, honey. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What manifestations are coming to fruition to M at this time? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What manifestations of M's are going to come to fruition at this time? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What manifestations of M's will come to fruition at this time? Messengers and spirit guides. What manifestations of M's will be coming to fruition at this time? Messengers and spirit guides. What manifestations of M's will be coming to fruition at this time? Masters and spirit guides, what manifestations of M's will be coming to fruition at this time? Thanks, masters and spirit guides, what manifestations of M's will be coming to fruition at this time? Thanks, masters and spirit guides, what manifestations of M's will be coming to fruition at this time? Thanks, masters and spirit guides, what manifestations of M's will be coming to fruition at this time? Thanks, masters and spirit guides, what manifestations of M's will be coming to fruition at this time? Temperance reversed. The moon keeps on coming up in almost, okay, girl. I don't know if you've watched the live stream tonight, but the moon has come up in almost every single reading I've done tonight. And to celebrate Pisces season, I lit this candle earlier, the moon, right at the beginning of my live stream, and it cracked, like, while I was in the middle of giving someone's reading, Miss Angel's reading, not too long ago. So this is wild. The moon keeps on coming up. So we'll see what the moon is indicating here. 6 of Cups, Page of Cups reversed. I saw that when I was shuffling. And the Magician reversed. Okay. And you're a Taurus, right, love? Yeah, the moon, yeah, it's been coming out a lot right now. Okay. Can definitely continue manifesting. So I'm so sorry, you're Leo sun. I think I've made that mistake in the past. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Definitely continue manifesting. I don't know if you pray. I don't know how you I don't know if you pray or if you meditate, or how you manifest. You're an Aquarius moon, cool, and Pisces rising. Okay, so you got some Pisces in you. That's okay. Okay, so you're very, very intuitive. And you have very prophetic dreams. At least I'm being told you do. I know a lot of us want to believe our dreams sometimes, or maybe not. But your dreams are quite, like, they have been, yeah. I was gonna say, like, they might not be like predicting specific ass things necessarily, but definitely listen to them. If you can, if you don't already, when you, like, the moment you wake up, because I know, I don't know about you, but like, I know that, like, I will, even if I had, unless the dream was like super really out there, maybe like a lucid dream or something, I will likely forget it within like 10 minutes of waking up. So what I do now, when I do have an amazing dream, is I get, I have so many audio messages now of me just like, hey, so like just like totally like just right the moment when I wake up, I have my audio messages, click on it, go, so this happened in the dream. And it doesn't matter, it doesn't need to sound succinct, you don't need to sound smart or anything, just like, so this happened, and then I saw this person, and then this person in my life came in, and then, like, I had a dream that I saw my boss. Actually, I do remember my dream last night. I had a dream that I saw my boss and her partner, and they were on vacation, and I was with my dad. Anyway, it was just like random stuff, but I remember it because I do the audio messages. It really helps. So I really recommend that. But that's not answering the question that you asked. I apologize. It's going on a bird walk here. In terms of what you're manifesting, continue to manifest it. With this Page of Cups reversed, I told you I kept on seeing this card when I was shuffling. When I see the Page of Cups to me is, I call it the crush card. Finding love, finding true love, finding someone, or not even necessarily someone, but at least, or something that really inspires you. And, you know, like when we have a crush on someone, maybe we think about them all the time or whatever. Like, art can do that for people. You know, music can, you know, like when we really, really love a song, you know, what it'll be stuck in our, at least for me, it'll be stuck in my head all day, every single day. Like, I can't stop thinking about it because it just has filled my cup so much. And it's the page. It's learning. It's not learn. Well, yeah, it's learning, but it's also like a new inspiration, manifesting itself in your life. They're saying at this time, and when I say at this time, I mean like within the next like week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops. Because as I always say, and as I'm sure you know, tarot is all about current energies. And as the current energies stand right now, you are very, very powerful in your thoughts. Your angels are definitely listening. It's so funny how they're always to my right. They're never to my left, but like you're there. I always point over here. It's because that's where they chill when I'm working with them. Yeah, what you're ask and you shall receive is what they're saying. And you have been very clear, I feel, about the things that you want to see manifest in your life. And they're grateful for that. They're saying continue to be as clear as possible. Continue to be as clear as day, because like basically your wish is our command. We're making it happen. It's not going to happen tomorrow. Sadly, I wish I could say it's not going to happen next week. It's not going to happen in 3 weeks, but some wonderful effing shit is going to come to you very soon. This Magician reverse is telling me everything. You're a very powerful woman. Yeah, you've been very, very clear and intentional. That's what's up. That's what they're saying. They're just like, thank you for being so like, because the clearer you can be with them, it's just like anyone else, like, you know, like buying presents for someone. Like I hate it around the holidays, you know, when there's that 1 or 2 people that you're trying to buy a gift for, and it's like you ask them what they want, and they just go, oh, world peace, or you know what I mean? It's like, can you be a little clearer than that? Or I don't know, anything that'll make me happy. It's just like, no, be specific, because I'll get it for you as long as it's not a Chanel handbag, but like, I'll get it for you. Like, what would you like? Like, within reason, you know? And that's basically what they're saying is you have been asking for what you want, and it's all way within reason. It's all things that you deserve, 100%. Good stuff. But it's not happening immediately. But there's a reason for that, honey. There's a reason, and you should be excited. The reason why it is not manifesting itself like super duper fast right now is because the best things in life do not come easily or quickly. Sometimes it takes a bit of time. And I'm going to guess that you may have, because I kept on saying this Page of Cups, so you may be manifesting a romantic partner, who truly means something to you and really fills your cup. Well, he's out there. They're out there, and they've already found your match. I've been getting patience for a while now. Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's just like have and not too much patience. They're not saying, and that's what this temperance reverse is all about. You know, whole ass husband. Yeah, the one. So if it's gonna be the guy that you spend the rest of your life with, got to make sure that, you know, they don't want to just throw, you know, any Tom, Dick, or Harry at you, you know. They're making sure he's really the right one. And you repeat what you said again. I'm sorry. Oh, sure. I don't really. What was I saying? You're gonna get what you want. In time. It's not gonna take forever. But keep on manifesting because they are listening. Just because you don't see things manifest overnight, you know, like bibbidi bobbidi boo, and it happens, doesn't mean that you don't have magic, because you do. You absolutely do. And your intentions are in the right place, and your desires are in the right place. And the things that you want to see manifest in your life are all things that your spirit guides want to see manifest in your life as well. Now, do you remember, like, the first part of the sentence of what I was saying? Learning to trust and not focus on the circumstances in the 3D. Yeah, I know I didn't say that, but I like that. Yeah, learning to trust and not focus on the circumstances in the 3D. Totally. Yeah. Know that that they are listening. They are listening. Time is relative, you know. Time is, and especially for our fire signs out there, you guys do not waste time, and do, especially, I've dated more Leos than any other sign. I've been friends with more Leos than any other sign, so I know y'all and I love y'all. And you and I'll even talk to you guys like I've had Leo people just be like, no, I need it to happen. Like, when I want something, I need it to happen like now. And it's taken me like 40 years to realize that, like, I do have to wait sometimes, you know. It was whatever you were saying before you read my a whole husband comment. Okay. Damn, I wish I remember. Okay. Well, what I can tell you that your guides have said to me is that there is a whole ass husband definitely coming towards you. We are passionate as heck, but also yes, can be big. Yes, absolutely. And I love that about you guys. Like, I mean, I don't love impatience. I can be very impatient myself. Actually, no, I'm kind of the opposite. I can be very, like, too patient, and then it screws me over. But it's the passion that I love about you guys so much. And y'all are just funny and smart and dynamic people. You know, fellow fixed signs. Love Leos. If I could be any other sign, I'd be a Leo, for sure. For sure. Yeah, and this Six of Cups right here in the center, it's like you are going to see these things start to manifest soon in small ways. Maybe not in huge ways or immediate ways, but you absolutely will see them manifest in a reasonable amount of time. Like I don't think this is going to take longer than a year. However, if it does happen to take longer than a year, so be it. Because they're delivering you your forever man, you know. And so enjoy your life now, live in the present now, and because, you know, you're not going to be single for much longer. You're going to be married in not too long. I think it's going to happen at least within the next year. And definitely a lot to be excited about, girl. Okay, yeah, I just looked up and you typed, I'm excited to meet him. Yeah, you've got a lot to be excited about here. Yeah, and I don't know if you've been manifesting stuff about your work life either, but that's another one too, is like they're basically saying, like, girl, ask and you shall receive. You may not be seeing it overnight, you know, but keep on asking. Ooh, sorry. I'm like saying sorry to my crystal that I just knocked over. Keep on asking. Keep on manifesting. Because they're listening, and they're really grateful, not only for your persistence but for your specificity. The clearer And I tell people that all the time. Like, the clearer you can be with your guides, the easier it makes their job. That's all. Just makes their job easier. So if you have a good idea of what you want, that you're already halfway there. Maybe farther. Oh, that's such a wonderful thing to hear. I'm so glad, Em. Yeah, no, that was a lovely reading. I'm very happy to have read that for you. I really, really see great things on the horizon for you, love. And you're so welcome. You are so very welcome. It's always a pleasure to read for you. Thank you. Yay, good stuff. Good things coming to Miss M. I always talk about that. Well, I feel like I talked about that more maybe like 2 years ago. I go through little phases of little like different sayings and stuff, but yeah, no, manifestation, the power of visualization and manifestation is really powerful. That's that magician reverse. Like, you got the power. It doesn't happen, bibbidi bobbidi boo, but like, you're powerful. My mantra has been, I don't want it all. I just want what's good for me. There's a song I really love, and it's by this band Beach House. They're my favorite band, and the song's called Woo. Because part of the chorus, it just goes, woo! But she goes, I want it all, but I can't have it. It inches by, and I can't say much, but I want it all. Sometimes I want it all. And it's just kind of like, yeah, like, I don't, but then when you think about it, it's like, do we want it all? Or, yeah, we just want what's good for us, I mean, I want all that I want for me, but yeah, it has to be good for me. Job, man, family, friends, they've got to be good for me. Thank God family's good. Thank God work is good. Let's see about, and thank God friends are good. Let's see about future man for Miss Sophie. But yeah, no, it's, no, don't, and I always say that too, like, because I single pringle myself. It's like, yeah, like, I want a husband as well. It's just like, make sure he's the right one. Like, don't send me the wrong one. Like, don't mislead me, because, yeah. No need to waste time in that department when there's 8.5 billion people on the planet, right? Well, thank you so much. Again, thank you. All right, so I'm going to do another last call for any and all donations tonight. I'm still full of beans, so I'm more than happy to read for you. If anyone has any questions, I will not be on tomorrow. I might be on Tuesday. Good night, Em. Good night, sweetheart. I might be on Tuesday. I might be able to swing it. I'd probably be on a little earlier on Tuesday. Wednesday I'll be on for sure. Wednesday I'll be on. But yeah, next week's gonna be little. Might be on a little earlier some days. So with that having been said, everybody, please make sure to click, your notification bell where you are subscribed to me, because then you know every time I go live. And it's not always the most consistent, but I do my best. Last call everybody tonight for any and all donations. If you would like a reading, I would love to read for you. Last call everybody for all donations tonight. Last call, all donations. Got a question? Got to ask me, that's fine. It's a burning question. Come to me. I want an answer. What did I used to say? If you've got a burning question, well, John used to say there's an ointment for that. Ew, so funny, but so gross. Yeah, no, if you have a question tonight, I would be more than happy to answer it for you, my friends. And if you've been watching this live stream tonight, if you got a reading, you enjoyed it, please remember to click that like button. Really, really helps your girl out and means a whole lot to this little girl here. Last call, everybody, for all donations. And please bear in mind that I also do private readings. I offer private readings as always. Many of my clients take advantage of those. I offer 2 different types. I don't know if Christy's watching right now, but when I'm off this live stream, I'll be moving over to Instagram to go take care of her. I do them over Instagram and over email at no additional charge. I also do them by appointment, one-on-one over Zoom. Yeah. And we answer as many questions as you need, use as many cards as we need to use. But last call, everybody, for any and all donations tonight. Last call. Let me know if you have a question that needs to be answered tonight. No? All right. Well, thank you all so very much. Again, I likely will not see y'all tomorrow, but I will likely be on Tuesday, just earlier in the day. Okay. Thank you all so much. Good night. Bye.